it is true that men also grow in sin. Yes, men also grow in sin. The first stage of sin is called the temptation stage. Every man is tempted by the devil. Every man is tempted by the devil. The second stage is called the meditation stage. Meditation stage is when men start to think about the pleasure of sin, benefit of sin, and reason for sin. Yes, and the next stage is called the consent of the will. That is when men start to agree, the heart agree with the idea of sin. And you hear somebody will say, it's just this once now, who will know? That is the consent of the will. The heart agrees with the idea of sin. And then the next stage is called action stage. This stage is when you agree with your heart and carry on the action. Another stage is called habitual stage. That stage is when sin has become a lifestyle. A man lives in sin freely without feeling any guilt. Then the next stage is called a bondage to sin. You become a slave to sin. What you don't want to do, you find yourself doing it. Sin controls your life. What was a choice you made, it becomes your master. Okay, the next stage is called hardening of the heart. That stage, you feel nothing. Anything of God becomes nothing to you. You don't feel guilt again for sin. In fact, you mock righteousness. When you find yourself in that stage, know that the next thing that is left for you is death. What is knocking at your door is death. So that is the last stage, death. According to Romans chapter 6 verse 23, the wages of sin is death, but the free gift of God is eternal life. So when you find yourself mocking righteousness, what is next is death. So until you kill sin, or sin will destroy you. So it is true that men also grow in sin.